Hey folks, my name's Kat Ogar and I'm a certified holistic health practitioner and an independent consultant for the Beachbody company. A lot of folks ask me why I'm a consultant for Beachbody, and the answer is quite simple. I love it. It's made a huge impact on my life and the lives of a lot of folks that I know, including my own family. And when I first discovered the company, someone had given me a sample of Shakeology. So I decided to mix it up one day when I was running short on time and just needed to get some nutrition in me. And I had tried a number of other shakes over the years, and none of them really seemed that great. They either didn't taste good or the ingredients really weren't that good quality, and you just never could seem to get it right. But with Shakeology, I was astounded after mixing it up. I just threw it in the blender with a little ice and some almond milk, and it tasted like a frap out of a malt shop. And I was loving that, because those are things that you miss when you're trying to take good care of yourselves. And it's not to say I deny myself of things that I love, but I'm mindful of what I put in my body, because that's my business, and I need to encourage other folks to eat well, and in order to do that, I have to do it myself, right? So that was the first step on my journey. I had to order a bag right away because I loved it, and it came, and my husband started drinking it. And so he went from having coffee and a pastry every morning for breakfast to drinking Shakeology. And then one of the things that he mentioned to me a couple of weeks in, maybe about a month, was that he decided to stop drinking coffee. And I was a little surprised by that, because he had drank coffee for as long as I've known him, and we'd been together for over 20 years. So I thought that was pretty good, because that's a tough thing to give up. For one reason, it's a habit and people love it. They love the taste of it, and then of course the energy that you get from it, because there's it's caffeinated. So that was a really good experience for us, and we started sharing it with other members of our family. And from there, I was a little slow on the uptake with the fitness programs, but I did finally decide to try one, because what I noticed with my routine was that it wasn't very consistent. I like to walk my dogs and take a yoga class, but one of the things I noticed was I just wasn't doing it regularly. So I'd have huge gaps. I'd think that I was taking good care of myself, and meanwhile, I had missed like 4 or 5 days in a row of working out. And a lot of that has to do with, time. I'm busy, you're busy, everybody's got a lot to do. And so one of the things that is the toughest is to take time for ourselves. So I signed up for one of the programs called Slim in 6. It tends to be one of their easier ones, and I loved it. And within 6 weeks, I noticed a huge difference. I took before and after pictures, which I posted on my site, and it was amazing. I was surprised that in 6 short weeks, so much could change so radically. And I've done a number of their programs since. I've done Chalene Extreme a couple times, and I've done P90X. And they're all wonderful programs. They're motivating, and I just noticed that I have a lot more confidence now that I'm fit. And that was something that was really missing from my life. And the biggest thing that I love about the company is that they don't want folks to just buy their products and then just leave them to their own devices. We create these amazing challenge groups where there's a very small, intimate group. It's a social networking group. It's usually done on Facebook. And we bring together people that have similar challenges and similar goals. And then you've got a couple of coaches on there supporting everyone, providing key tips, motivation, information, little short video clips. And it's changing people's lives. It's getting them off the couch and out there taking better care of themselves. And the one thing that I can tell you is that the more you add to your to-do list, the less productive you're going to be. I know that doesn't seem like it sounds right, but it's true. And the more you take care of yourself, if you think about that comment that they make when you're on the airline, put your own mask on first, that couldn't be more true, because when you take better care of yourself, you can slow things down. Your mind works a lot better. You can get a lot more done. You'll be much more productive than trying to run from one thing to do and checking them off on your to-do list on a daily basis. So that's a little bit about me, and if you'd like to learn more, I invite you to visit my websites. I've got a personal site called yourinfinitewellness.com, and you can certainly find me on the Beachbody site at beachbodycoach.com/Kat Ogar. That's Katogar. Be well.